Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast. Ozcast. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Ever imagine landing that dream job, the one that's going to change everything, only to find yourself caught up in some crazy international incident?
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of unsettling story we're diving into today.
Oh, wow.
The tragic case of Thomas Gabriel Perera.
Oh, lay it on me.
So picture this. You're an auto-rickshaw driver in Kerala, India, just trying to make ends meet, right?
Right.
And then this opportunity pops up, a chance to work in Jordan. They're offering a salary of 350,000 rupees a month.
Wow, that's a life-changing amount.
Absolutely, an unimaginable sum for someone in his position.
Yeah.
So Perera and his brother-in-law, they decide to take the risk. They pay a hefty sum up front to an agent, 210,000 rupees to be exact, and another $600 when they reach Jordan.
It's a gamble, a huge gamble.
A gamble for a better future for their families, for a chance to escape the grind.
Sadly, this sounds all too familiar. I mean, this kind of bait-and-switch tactic is a hallmark of these criminal networks.
Bait and switch? Is that what's going on here?
It is. They target individuals with specific skills, like in this case, auto-rickshaw drivers promising jobs that seem to perfectly align with their experience.
So it makes the offer seem more legitimate.
Exactly. They prey on the desperation to escape financial hardship, that inherent desire for a better life.
And the tragedy is they actually make it to Jordan.
Right.
They arrive full of hope, only to be told by the agent that there are no jobs. Instead, he suggests they illegally cross into Israel where there are supposedly better opportunities.
See, that's where the manipulation kicks in. They're already invested. They've left their homes, their families. They've spent their life savings. They're in a foreign country, probably feeling isolated and desperate.
Right.
And the agent exploits that vulnerability, dangling this new possibility of recouping their losses, of achieving their dreams.
So on February 10th, Perera and his brother-in-law, they make this fateful decision.
To cross the border.
Yeah, the Israeli-Jordan border.
And that's a whole other layer of complexity.
Absolutely.
We're not talking about a simple fence here. This is a highly sensitive border, heavily militarized because of the ongoing conflict in the region.
Right.
Sophisticated surveillance systems, patrols, and a clear willingness to use force to prevent illegal crossings.
And tragically, force was used. Jordanian soldiers fired upon the two men. Perera was killed instantly.
Oh, my God.
His brother-in-law thankfully survived and was later repatriated to India.
What a devastating outcome. It really underscores the human cost of these scams, the desperation, the deception, and ultimately this tragic loss of life.
The Indian embassy in Jordan confirmed the incident and is providing assistance to Perera's family. But as you said, no amount of support can truly compensate for such a loss.
Right.
It makes you wonder, is enough being done to dismantle these criminal networks?
Well, there needs to be a much more coordinated effort. Enhanced cooperation between countries, sharing intelligence, tracking down these scammers, public awareness campaigns to educate individuals about the red flags, the risks involved, and we need better support systems for those seeking overseas employment so they can verify the legitimacy of job offers.
So what can our listeners do right now to protect themselves or someone they know from becoming another statistic?
First and foremost, if a job offer seems too good to be true, it probably is, especially if they're asking for large upfront payments. Always thoroughly research the company of the job offer. Look for independent verification. Talk to people who have worked there, and don't hesitate to reach out to official channels.
Like embassies or recruitment agencies.
Exactly. For confirmation, remember, when it comes to your safety and security, a healthy dose of skepticism is essential.
This deep dive into Thomas Gabriel Perera's story has been incredibly insightful, but deeply saddening. It's a chilling reminder that the pursuit of a better life can sometimes lead down very dangerous paths.
Absolutely.
Stay vigilant, stay informed, and always prioritize safety.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast. Ozcast. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.